Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like, I was noticing and seeing so many men, like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like, men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that, because men are valuing and desiring their peace over everything else.
Clean, no narration. In the beginning, feminism was a problem for us. It caused real damage and pushed back hard. But now, we can't thank it enough. We adjusted. We understood it. We learned how it works. And in the end, feminism didn't trap men. It freed us. We stepped away and started enjoying life. So go ahead. Be strong. Be independent. Whether you're happy or miserable now doesn't matter to us anymore. We're just enjoying ourselves for as long as it lasts.
Making these good men not want to be good men. I don't need no man. I can do it all by myself. Can you? Can you? I mean, I know physically I can take care of myself. I've been on my own since I was 17. Do I want to take care of myself all the time? No. Do I want to be independent all the time? No, I don't. Do I want to take care of somebody? Yes, I do. Do I want to make sure dinner is cooked and laundry is done and contributing to the household and taking care of the kids? Yes. Yes, I do. And then we got all you waffles out here ruining good men. They don't want to be good men because of feminists.
Women turned men away, again and again, so many times that even the good men eventually stopped caring. The moment has passed. It's too late now. Ladies, if that label still applies.
I don't like finding out that a guy doesn't like me anymore. That he's like over me. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you're over me? Like you've moved on? That's not how this works. That's not how this works, okay? I was supposed to go my whole life knowing in the back of my mind that you still like me, okay? I was supposed to think that every time I saw you, your heart did a little pitter-patter, okay? Now you've moved on? What does that mean? That's not possible. I don't understand.
This clip kind of exemplifies how a lot of these women think that men are kind of here to serve women and that they couldn't possibly be there to serve themselves and be an independent entity that is not here simply to complement the experience of women.
There's no reward in taking what you never worked to earn. People cling without thinking, rush into having children, and within a year, everything collapses. The woman walks away, suddenly framed as the struggling, helpless single mother. That household pattern is a major reason women ended up where they are today.
As a professional matchmaker, I see so many great women get declined by men for really silly reasons. So men, what are the main reasons why you would decline meeting a woman? Post your reasons in the comments attached, and I want to see if my theories are correct behind this.
Door for me?
Yeah, I was literally just about to.
As you should.
Shut that door. Shut that door.
I think I left something on the seat. 1 sec. I just gotta move for you. I don't want you to sit on it.
Okay.
Please drive off. Please drive off. Please drive off.
What age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong?
She pretty much talks about like coming to the realization that she no longer wants to be a strong, independent Black woman. I would have to say that it's just now hitting me. I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent Black woman.
The main reason men turn down very attractive women is because many men eventually realize those women relied on their looks for years and never felt pressure to build a real personality. When appearance carries everything, personal growth often gets ignored. That's why men will often choose a woman who isn't considered extremely attractive instead, because she understood early on that she needed to be a good woman, not someone who depended entirely on her looks.
You know what's crazy? I can finally say for myself, I don't want a relationship anymore. I'm happy being alone. I'm okay with coming back home to myself every day, going to work every day. I ain't losing sleep, staying up on the phone with nobody. I ain't got to worry about providing for a female, because some of y'all females ain't worth providing for. Because you don't give back to the man that's working his ass off to pay the bills or give you what the fuck you want. While you getting your nails done, he's cutting his fucking hands, getting calloused and shit on them. You know what I mean? It makes no sense, because you gotta be worthy of a good man. You gotta be worthy of someone who's willing to break his fucking back to give you everything he never had. Okay? So, I'm content with being alone. It's fucking crazy how some of y'all strive and kill yourselves over relationships that are not worth it. Don't do it to yourself. It's not fucking worth it. Find yourself first. That's all that matters.
At some stage in life, it becomes clear. Every man learns exactly where he stands. Within the dating hierarchy, he can adjust his habits, change his lifestyle, and maybe move up a few steps. But what truly matters is matching his effort to the women he chooses to pursue based on that position. Above all, he must learn to recognize female behavioral signals so he can avoid the manipulation traps set time and time again.
Are women happier than men, or are men happier than women? Let's get into it. I got some science for you today. Studies show that men are actually happier than women. Women constantly score higher in neuroticism in psychological study. What is neuroticism? Neuroticism is a trait that tends to experience negative emotions like anger, anxiety, self-consciousness, irritability, emotional instability, and depression. Why is this so? Differences in brain chemistry and hormone fluctuations. Women are more prone to stress and ruminate. Men tend to engage in active problem-solving behaviors when they experience stress. And because of their coping mechanism, they are not experiencing as much negative emotion.
Throughout history, the traits that survived were the ability to influence and persuade men. Women who were more effective at that passed those traits on to future generations. That's why this mindset angers them today, because it challenges what they always believed. The anger grows because we listened to their words and took them literally. Instead of treating them as a test or playing the role, they expected us to stay in.
Would you rather be married and miserable or single and lonely?
Single and lonely, as long as I have my money. If you up my thought process, I cannot have you around me because you're going to fuck up my life.
Can you be lonely and not miserable?
You can be lonely and have a blast. 9 times out of 10, when somebody tells you they're lonely, are they happy?
No.
Are they happy?
No.
I disagree.
Are they happy?
I've been lonely and happy. You can be lonely and happy. You cannot be miserable and happy. It doesn't make sense.
When I'm feeling lonely, it's easier for me to feel loved if I go around people I love. When I'm miserable, I can be around y'all and I'm still miserable.
All the sexual power that women have when they're young falls off a cliff in extraordinary rapidity. Now, here's the thing, though, is that when we're young and we have less sexual market value than women, supply and demand, hormones and receptivity, we can screw up for a while, and I'm sure everyone has, I know I have, but then you can recover, right? So, I went to theater school. I got a history degree, because I'm all about the earning, right? But then I was like, wake up, dude. And I went and started a software company. So you can shake it off and you can turn things around. If a woman takes full advantage of that sexual magnetism of youth, and, hoingo boingos around the community, then by the time she hits her late 30s, it's too late. And then you get like a half century of regret. And one of my biggest tweets, me just saying, women, your eggs die at 40, you live to 80. What are you gonna do for 40 years?
A man usually isn't bothered by being single, because his life looks much the same either way. Single or married, he's still expected to work and provide for himself, and often for others. Being alone simply makes that responsibility lighter. It gives him more time to focus on hobbies or improving himself. For women, the situation has traditionally been different. Many rely on a man for stability and support, and a life without children, spent working nonstop. And supporting only herself is often not a future she finds fulfilling.
The key for a man is self-control. For a man, your body sometimes speaks against you. It will crave, pleasure all the time. Your key to successful mental health is complete and utter self-control. Control what you consume. You don't watch everything. You don't go into every desire. You control who you put yourself into. Now, when a man practices self-control, he becomes such an unshakable being. Because none of his friends can make him drink alcohol if he doesn't want it. No woman can make him spend money on her if he doesn't want to. He becomes indispensable as a man. So self-control, I really believe, is the root of a man's self-esteem.
Men are starting to understand they don't need to place women on pedestals. Simply hitting the gym or adding more makeup isn't enough, especially when it happens after reality hits. For many women, beauty is valued very early, often around 18. Men, meanwhile, usually start as nobodies. No status, no recognition, nothing handed to them.
It is very hard to communicate facts without your interpretation of them or how people feel. I'm saying men will walk away, and men will walk away for two reasons. Number one reason, the quality of wives is too low. The women are too overweight. Not all. The women are too overweight. The women are too slutty. And the women, there's just not enough quality wives. You know, Aaron Clary broke down the numbers that Michael Knowles, he was kind of disputing them in our debate. But Aaron Clary did a whole video, you can look up on his channel, from the Book of Numbers, going through how they got the 5% of women are marriageable status.
Men are being pushed to carve out their own direction, largely due to self-serving behavior from women. For a long time, society accepted the belief that women carried value naturally, while men were driven to build their worth through effort.
A few years ago, I thought that I had it all, and there was something missing from my life. So I did things with the guy who treated me like a princess and would have been the best husband to me. And I started chasing this feeling that was never matched.
That unexplained feeling that she could do better, that's called hypergamy. Red pill guys have been talking about it for years. It's the woman's biological need to always look for the best possible mate she can find. A lot of women are always looking to trade up. It's biology. It's psychology. It's in their DNA. It's science. It's also one of the reasons why a lot of modern women will never be truly happy.
It's interesting how broad women's views can be when it comes to nice guys. Many see those men as suitable for settling down and starting a family, but only after they've already experienced their share of excitement with the bad boys during their teenage years and early adulthood.
Why do women regret leaving this type of guy? I'm about to tell you in this video. First off, it took them a while to commit to begin with. Then when they finally do commit and they're settled and they're in a relationship, and a woman decides to either end the relationship, they cheat, or they do something that betrays this type of man's trust. Essentially, when you hurt this type of guy, ladies, there is no coming back from that. It's almost an impossibility.
I'm not gonna lie, she hit the nail right on the head. A lot of women realize that they got a good man, but that's just not enough. I'm almost convinced that a lot of women out there don't want a good man. They want somebody that's toxic or somebody that got a little toxic in them. That's why I always say, always prepare for women to leave you. The name of the game is cop and blow. You never know when your girl gonna go. But make sure you follow my page if you like more game like this.
When the good man walks away, that door is closed for good. It doesn't come back. For any woman, no matter how attractive she believes she is. That's the reality.
It really hasn't deterred finding somebody who is serious about dating me at all.
But are they good men who will stick around in the long term? Are they the kind of guys who are virtuous? You're a very attractive girl, but you're 21 years old right now, right? Yes, you're going to find, you guys are beautiful women. You guys are going to find guys that want to marry you. Are they the kind of guys that are going to stick around? Are they the kind of guys that are solid men? Are you guys going to have good relationships that will last a long time?
If a woman turns you down and places you in the friend zone, the best move is to step back. Stay neutral. Accept it calmly. That's often the exact moment they feel unsettled, because the influence they once had disappears instantly. It also sends a clear message that you respect yourself, which ironically, many find attractive.
How most entitled modern women keep losing good men.
I have 3 kids, but 2 are grown and 1 is 13.
So would I be entitled to a high value man? And I make 6 figures.
I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
No, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not. Were you married to their fathers?
Yes.
Okay, but you're divorced now?
Yes.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Dress size.
14. Yes.
If you work at Walmart, would you be wanting the same kind of man you want now?
It would be in a different mind frame.
You may be in a different mind frame, but you'd still be in the same body. At the end of the day, man, you ladies have a disagreement with reality. So I get that you may want them, but what does he want? That's what you ladies need to ask yourself. What do the kind of men that you want?
Subscribe for more videos and music like this.
Entitlement has a way of exposing real character, and only men without self-respect remain stuck in the friend zone. It's simple. Either she's interested or she isn't. If she's not, there's no reason to stay involved. Women are drawn to men who are decisive and stand their ground. That's why I dated widely, to learn from experience and understand exactly what kind of woman I wanted.
She's lucky because there are a lot of women in her position that messed it up with good dudes for selfish reasons because they didn't want to be controlled. They didn't see the bigger picture of being with a guy. They just knew that I didn't want that. I want more excitement. Modern women want this excitement. It's got to keep it. Got to make me tangle. Make a brother want to say. But this is real life. Because I can tell you, I don't go backwards. I don't like going backwards. There's a reason why you broke up with a person. Can people change? Yes. But I also know that people, when they get around you and they know you, they're going to revert back to where they're most comfortable with you at. Might start off fine for a little bit. But once a person settles in back being comfortable with you, sometimes it's worse than it was when you started.
Get back to originally where it from, it is very appropriate because this is what's the problem that's happened, right? Originally what used to happen was, all that happened was I had good promise and your dad would come and check me. The reason why you women go into... Wait, hold on, listen. The reason you women can't pick men. This is why you always pick the guys that break your hearts and that sleep out.
I ain't picking them guys.
Wait, hold on a second.
I don't pick them guys that break my heart. That's why I've got a boyfriend.
Okay, So let's talk about all the majority of the women that have come on this show. They keep moaning about the types of men that they got, but it's the men that you pick because you keep picking these types of men. Men know how to pick out the bullshit from other men. The moment we come in, listen, every time a guy meets someone's mum, the mum loves him. Oh, he's so nice, he's so this, but he might have the worst plans for your daughter, but he knows how to sweeten up the mum. The moment the brother, the dad sees him, they know Wagwan straight away. Us men can pick out other men. So if you go and bring this guy to me, I can tell whether or not this guy's going to be a Tyrone or a Chad or a Pookie.